'Cause I'm a wheel burner.
So I don't know about the rest of you, but I woke up this morning to something that pretty much enraged me. I got out of bed. Of course, first thing I did is grab my phone, and I started seeing things coming across my screen about farmers and guys in pickup trucks that are bringing fuel into the city here, and they're getting arrested and their trucks are getting impounded. Now, I don't know how that makes you feel, but I was mad. I don't like to wake up angry in the morning because it makes me a miserable prick for the rest of the day. But I had no choice. I said, I looked at Darlene and we just put our heads together and I said, F it, and I came back to Ottawa. So here I am back in Ottawa, and I haven't even made it into the city yet. I'm in the city, but I haven't even made it down to the main part of the convoy yet. I parked my car just up by Kent and Cooper, okay? And I'm walking in, and the first thing I start running into are guys down here with jerry cans and with their vehicles, and they're basically support people. These are guys and girls that have come into the city from their home. They've packed up their SUVs, their pickup trucks, their cars. They're bringing in supplies, and they're supporting the convoy and the truckers. And then I don't know how to say this. Like, I'm just so freaking angry. Okay, so I'm gonna introduce you to somebody here in a second here. This guy and his wife come into town. They live, I'm not going to tell you where they live, but they live just out of town here. They're in on their own dime here. They're doing this out of their own dollar. They're feeding people. They're supplying people with fuel out of their own dollar, out of their own pockets. And they've been having some problems with the police. So let's just take a look at let's take a listen to what they got to say and what happened here. So here we've got CJ and Melissa. Now, CJ and Melissa, this is their car. Okay, as you can see, packed up. And CJ and Melissa have been down here on their own dime, on their own time, and they're supporting, and they've been doing the good work. So you're gonna have to speak up. Yep. I don't have a mic on this thing. Yep. Tell us what happened last night and this morning.
Okay, so last night we had people coming along and just basically giving us the heads up that there was a state of emergency declared. So we knew that they were coming in to kind of go after the jerry cans and stuff like that. So this morning, her and I woke up about 8 o'clock this morning to 2 officers banging on both sides of our vehicle, basically trying to get us to come out of the vehicle, which we know not to do. So by the time I got out of the vehicle, I had realized that they had taken the jerry cans that I've been trying to provide. So
they took them off your vehicle.
Well, yeah. They actually said if you don't want to wake up, then we're taking your jerry cans.
They told us if we didn't want to come out of the vehicle, then they were taking the jerry cans, but we didn't want to take the bait. So once they went over to their vehicle, which wasn't far from ours, I went over and I basically said, you know, that's my property. I didn't give you permission to take it. So they both jumped out of the vehicle and kind of got in front of me, and they had both told me that if I touched the jerry cans that I would be arrested for aiding and abetting a terrorist act. So
for aiding and abetting a terrorist act. Now, you were told that. Now, unfortunately, we didn't get the officers' names.
No.
But so we got some freedom.
Yeah.
Right on.
So like I brought jerry cans, I brought tools with me. Like we've been trying to provide as much as we can.
And this is all out of your own pocket. Like you guys are just down here emptying your bank accounts, giving these guys fuel and food and any kind of help you can give.
Yeah. So I'm a drywaller. I work in trades, and I feel that trades should be here as well. You know, anyone and everyone at that as far as I'm concerned. So the more support, the better. So
right on.
But yeah, it's, you know, I don't
get down here, come.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can get down here, come. The more support, the better.
And you've been down here since when?
We were here last week. We have to keep going home. Like every few days we go home. We have a teen boy at home and some dogs, so we go home, check on him, and we come right back. So, I mean, it's a few hours away, but it's worth every minute of it.
And the whole time you've been down here, just the feeling of you.
It's electric. The love is amazing. The love is amazing. Like there's no other way to describe it.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And
So it's really that help thy neighbor and love each other. It's incredible.
Right on.
It's incredible.
You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
You know what?
So-
Thanks. CJ and Melissa here.
Thank you, guys.
Look at this. They got their own little audience. There you go, boys.
Oh, no way. Really? Oh, seriously? Oh,
Look at that. Did everybody just see that? We just had a bystander come up. Look at this. Somebody walking by was watching this and just heard what CJ and Melissa were saying and just walked up and handed them 20 bucks. Yeah, these are hardened terrorists if I ever saw them, man. Hardened terrorists. There we go.
Love, unity, and peace. That's
You
all
got
we
it.
want.
All right, let's head on into town and see what other trouble we can find. So there you have it, wheel burners. CJ and Melissa. Now, just so you know, I had just parked my car. I shot that about, I would say about 10 minutes. I'd walked from my car and they were pretty much 2 intersections, 2 blocks from where I'd parked my car. So I'd walked 2 blocks, 10 minutes, and they were the first ones I ran into. And there you have it. CJ, this is a guy that's in trades. He's not even a truck driver. He's not even in a trade that's associated with truck driving. And neither's his wife. They just felt the need and heard the call, and they jumped in their car and they grabbed some money and they grabbed some jerry cans and he packed his tools. And this guy answered the call and he showed up to help. So the cops wanted to arrest him if he took his own jerry cans worth of fuel back from them, which they, I don't know, illegally, I don't know, but which they stole from him. They took from him. So how does that make you feel? I know I keep asking you, how does that make you feel? But we'll never get through this, or we'll never figure this out unless we know how this makes us feel and we express it. So how does it make you feel? Thanks for watching this. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave your comments down below. I want all your comments, good, bad, whether you agree, you don't agree, it makes no difference. Give me your comments. Hit the subscribe button, thumbs up, give us a like, turn on your notifications, and, you know, just the whole ball of wax. We'll see you down the road.